Welcome to In the Krank, the program that puts you right in the center of the latest events in entertainment happening right here in Barbados, the region, and the world for that matter. With the sun rising just behind me in the east, we're here in the Krank at Kendall Sporting. The event, BRC Awaken. Awaken is in its third year. Every year it gets bigger and it gets better. So let's start on my sojourn. Up first, drinks. And mixologist Damien Williams had us covered.
Based on the names of the cocktails alone, the Awakening, okay? There's something in there that will wake you up. And in that one, there is the pepper. Ciroc spice. There you go, Ciroc spice, that's right. And then there's another one called the Don Julio Sunrise, okay? And it will look exactly like a sunrise. With a little grenadine, which will make it orangish, you know, as the sun rising in the morning, that's right. As it would, you know, take off from the horizon, the cocktail will look exactly like that. It's a simple drink. Yeah.
Which one of the cocktails that you're preparing here tonight is your absolute favorite?
It would have to be the Ciroc spice.
Why is that?
Because pepper and mango marry very well together. Okay, throughout my experience, I've learned that, and that cocktail is what so far, as you can see, that was one of the #1 so far.
I saw you were mixing a blue one. I don't know what you're calling it, but you're spraying. I'm assuming it's coloring in it. Tell me about that one.
Actually, that's just something with a little mist. You know, ladies like to see things from afar and say, wow, look at that, I want to try that. Even though they don't know what is in it or how it would taste, they want that because of what they see.
For all we know, it might be just water with a little bit of spritz in it.
Actually, it's vanilla essence. And I did put a little dye in it, blue dye, okay? So you would get the aroma of the vanilla. And then the color and everything would enhance the cocktail by sight first, and then the aroma by what you smell when you about to drink it.
We move from there to ensure all the elements necessary for a great, all-inclusive breakfast fete were in place. Let's start with the key ingredient, breakfast. And there were tons of that to get you through the morning. We asked Chef Craig Greenidge about what goes into preparations for an event such as this.
The caterer is working for the entire week. You're shopping, right? You're receiving stock. You're having meetings with staff, planning menu, getting infrastructure in order. And then the last 3 days, you actually put everything together in terms of food. And like the night before, and the day, no sleep. You work the day, you work the night, you get here because of AM fete. So when midnight, 1 AM, you're here. Yep, and when you get here, there's some items that have to be prepared on stock on the spot. Yeah, you can't prepare egg like you did last night. So once you get here, you prepare egg. Other items still have to do here. The pasta that they did was done here. Potatoes would have been done here. So it's constant work. It's a lot of work.
As the sun peeped out and we waited for the show to begin, In the Krank had a chat with one of the island's more popular radio DJs, Stokely, Never in a Hurry Murray.
Yeah, they still call me that.
Well, Stokely, 2015 crop over. We're hearing all these reviews about how it's been. Your thoughts?
I think musically compared to last year, what's a good thing is that they've maintained consistency. But last year was a fantastic year. So everybody was wondering, well, what will happen this year? But as the Christmas Festival has slowly continued now and built on towards what happened last year, the momentum has carried over to a very great season so far. The release of the music early too, again this year has helped. But July is the key month that everybody knows. So there's still a momentum, there's a lot more left to look forward to. So that's a very, very good thing. It hasn't leveled off as yet. It's a very, very good thing musically. And you can tell now that people are still anticipating more, especially the fetes and the music. And a good gauge was on Friday night at the Sweet Soca semi-finals where people came out in their numbers for a semi-final event, which to me people were like anticipating and have a hunger and a drive for more of the music that is out there. It's a very good thing.
I'm glad you mentioned the semi-finals. Hot and sweet and spicy, I think it's called. When you look at the competition itself, you have some of the tightest, this is probably one of the more tightest finals, Soca Royale finals that we've had in both Sweet Soca and Party Monarchs.
Yes, that's very, very true. It goes to show that everything stepped up. Persons may have complained over the years that the level of party music for the Party Monarch aspect of the competition may have dropped a bit. But this year really proved that the artists up their game. You have the likes of so many new artists that actually enter competition for the first time that are going straight now to the finals, and those that may have felt left out, like Hyper Sounds, are now in both categories. So it's going to show that everything is stepping up right across the board.
I had a chance to see you and hail you up and so on at that Sweet and Spicy semi-finals. Who stood out for you?
Oh, there's so many. There's too many to call right now. But what was impressive that even if there wasn't a competition, as a patron paying the money they did to come in, they got a great show right across the board. So everybody stepped their game up, and there was nobody that stood out that to me that was bad. I think across the board, everybody did a fantastic job. It's very interesting to see what happens that Sunday.
Sunday is going to be a big day. I'm going to put you on the spot now, though. I need your top 10 so far for the Crop Over Festival. If you can't do 10, give me your top 5.
I don't want to say that right now, to be honest, because it's still early. It's July the 5th, but there's so many more songs that the remixes now are going to be coming out. So that's even more momentum, more live performances. So a top 5 or a top 10 to me right now would be very difficult to call. Maybe check me in 2 weeks.
End of the festival.
Yes.
Anything you want to tell our viewers and listeners?
Crop Over 2015 is fantastic. Where I am right now at Awaken, everything is perfect, the vibe is nice, and it's to be a good gauge for all the other events that we have in the rest of the season. So you got to make sure to be a part of it. Do not feel left out. Make sure that you're a part of it and encourage everybody, your close friends, your close family to be a part of what a beautiful festival we have. And Barbados has so much to offer, and it's good vibes all around, man.
As we walked across the extensive lawns of Kendall, we ran into Jamar the Star. He was the master of ceremonies for this breakfast party. We caught up with him about how the festival has been going for him thus far. After all, he's been like Mr. Fet himself in every fet after fet after fet after fet.
Oh man, Crop Over is awesome. I mean, from last year, there was so much vibes from last year that 2015 is unspeakable. Last night, Friday night doing the Sweet Soca and Party Monarch semi-finals just goes to show the level of music that is out there. And there's so many other songs that did not get in, but
beyond that, right? Ladies, I realize this is the first time that I've seen semi-finals of an event burst like that.
Yeah, it was full, and kudos to Bruce Road for doing an awesome job when it comes to Crop Over. And I'm proud of MCF. I'm proud to be Bajan right now because Crop Over is Barbadian. It belongs to us. And you know what? We got a flight of 246 high, and I'm looking forward to the big Soca Royale. I'm looking forward to 4-day morning, looking forward to Kaduman Day, looking forward to every fet, every backyard life, everything for Crop Over, man. This is what it's all about, man.
I want to put you on the spot.
Yeah, man.
Your top 10 for the year so far.
Top 10 in terms of music. You're really putting me on the spot. But if I have a top 10, King Bubba with Masha, Peter Ram all the way, Edwin Parks of the Year, Nikita and King Bubba with Tequila. For sure you cannot leave out Ian Webster with All Inclusive, a big tune. It is so hard, there's so many good tunes. That's only 5. But they got Gimme Vibes from Renee King, that's an awesome tune too. You got Hyper Songs, all 2 of Hyper Songs songs. How She Like It, Sugar Rush, awesome songs. I mean, really. Lead Pipe and Saddest, they have some awesome music as well. Crop Over is just fantastic. Beautiful women, good cameramen, good hosts, everything is good, man.
The next element to look out for was the music. The music, it definitely played a significant part in making Awaken 3, the BRC breakfast party, truly an event not to be forgotten. we pulled aside one of the DJ tag teams of Scott and Mally Fresh. They were there along with Penthouse 2.0, DJ Puffy, and the artist team out of Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, it's not warming up actually, but if you look at my eyes, I haven't slept in a few days. That's how Crop Over has been going for us.
It's been busy, busy, busy. From fete to fete to fete. Right now we are 48 hours going strong. No sleep.
I find this year we don't have as many parties early in the season, but the parties that we do have a lot more people at them. They have a lot more vibe. Like people actually want something to do this year. So I think the festival is gonna, by the end of Crop Over, by August, full crank.
What I find is that people in the fest are now catching on to the music. So although it plays on the radio, when you play in a fest, you weren't getting that party vibe.
So new.
But it's only now getting down into the last going down that everybody now is knowing the music and they're feeling the music. So when they come out in the parties now, as you can see, the vibe is good.
Your top 5 of the festival.
My
So
top
far.
My top 5 so far. Tequila, for sure. Well, yeah, you drinking tequila. Tequila, Hyper songs, both of his songs. I love both of his songs. Lil Rick has 2 songs I like too.
Mind you, I put this in here. He says both of Hypersong songs, that will count as one.
That'll count as one.
That will count as one. Try again.
Okay. Lil Rick has 2, so that will count as one too. Right. Our PP has a nice song. Renee King has a very good song. And unfortunately he did not enter, but that's a very nice song. I have a youngster named Just Smooth. Nobody don't really know him because the song don't really play much. We also have a very nice song too. What else? I think that's about 10. That was it? That's it. Now 5.
I can take 5 because I can see that you sleep, you're lacking sleep. And some.
Beautiful.
Back to your regularly scheduled program. So, gentlemen, what do you have lined up for the rest of the season?
Work, lots of work.
Alright, the rest of the season is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, this week, 48 hours. By the next 2 weeks, it's gonna be 5 days.
Yeah, no sleep. We got Papa Color coming up next week.
Oh yeah, Papa Gun's gonna be great.
You gonna be there?
You're gonna be there, Papa Gun.
I have no choice.
You have to put this mic in a plastic bag.
I gotta put that camera in plastic. But we'll be there. Looking out for some of the more notable faces in the crowd, IDK ran into the opposition leader, Mia Motley. You said one very true thing, events like this push not only Crop Over, but they push the economy.
That's the only way. I mean, look around and see. You see a whole set of stalls that would not normally be here, and they're all trying to push their product. You have people, it's an opportunity for people to have a good time, remember what they like, and at the end of the day, this is what gives some life. If people don't spend in an economy, things don't grow. About 60% of our taxes come from transactions, okay? So you need people to spend.
Now, what else can we do? Because I know the economy is a bit stagnant right now, but it seems as though entertainment is moving us forward.
Well, I've always felt that entertainment has a global audience, and that's one of the reasons why I've always pushed it. Both entertainment and sports create global citizens. So, we need to be doing a lot more of it, but I certainly am not going to spend my morning talking to you about entertainment, not with the music playing, because I would be dishonoring the very entertainers.
So with all of this, are the organizers happy that they've pulled off what is one of the better breakfast events for the Crop Over season?
I am extremely happy. The whole team worked real hard to make sure this come off for this year. Everybody's heard about it the last 2 years, and they just don't know what next gonna happen. Right now, everybody's pleased, all good reviews. So all of this is to have a good time.
No, let me go back. We got Krank. Going back to the Soca Mafia, we've had a number of spectacular events no lie, no lie, some real huge events. This is a sign of things to come, as I say.
Yeah, this is. I mean, what we've done is try to open the gates for more promoters to get together and do big events. I've already been approached by another group. Say that come next year, they want to have a big beach thing. So it's not just one group now, multiple events and one big beach thing.
Yeah, Beach Fest. I still smiling about that, you know, because you realize that we had Beach Fest taking all of Browns Beach. You took up all of Browns Beach, and you also had Harbor Lights doing their own thing, other people doing their own thing.
It was a fantastic thing. I mean, everybody got their own crowd. Everything was well received, and that's what it's about. You know, we got a lot to offer in Barbados, so we encourage everybody from all over the world. Come over, crop over. Don't let ever miss you again.
Let me ask. Let me ask my next question. What next? Not only for BRC.
Next thing that we're planning, we're going to be weekly events. Next week is Color Purple. That's all about violence against women. Encourage everybody to come out, wear the purple shirt. You know, we sending messages all the time. It's not just facts. Outside of that, we got stage 2 overflow, a wet fat, powder paste. Now you following me? Next week after that, it's Cloud 10, all white event. Bucket again. And our last event for August 7th, Fallen. We got a whole series of stuff happening.
But I got to complain about the Fallen bit. I don't like the name Fallen because it suggests, right, that I am down and out. I fall down, I can't get back up.
Well, that's from your perspective. Fallen to me that we just left all the bad vibes after crop over and moving on. So it depends on how you see it. Mama, yeah, mama.
We take a break and feature our IDK Artist of the Week. Mr. Blood, one of the lead singers with the band Soca Cartel. How's it going?
So far, so good. Season started out kind of like on a roller coaster ride, you know, things, all the deadlines I had and stuff, you know, kind of got like threw out of sync because, you know, certain things didn't happen the way they were supposed to. But you know what? We are on track. The songs are out, and I'm feeling good about the tracks.
You have started a tradition in Barbados that when you hear Mayday come in, you know crop over start.
Yeah.
And I must say, thank you.
Oh yeah.
And thank you, and it's reminiscent of your song, one of the song that I really, really love for Crop Over 2015. Thank you for the festival, as I like to call it.
Giving thanks, that's right. Giving thanks, yeah. That's right. You gotta give thanks for the festival. You gotta give thanks for life. You gotta give thanks for the blessings that you have every day. And that's one of the songs that I have this year. And of course, you gotta be happy that you're alive. And I've got a song that I only just released. It's called I Feel Alive. And we released it today. And the response rate so far has been fantastic. I'm feeling really, really good about Crop Over 2015. A lot of fantastic music has been released so far. In fact, like you say, you know, Mayday came. I dropped the music on Mayday. Although the album was not basically ready, the mixes weren't ready for the radio. You know, we put whatever we had on the radio, and the response to it was really good. And then, I mean, what I really intended to happen for years now is for people to get the idea. Drop the music early, and so many people have dropped their music so far.
No longer Blood, you're Mr. Blood. You're on an evolution, it seems. Tell us about that.
Of course, I mean, there's growth. I've been in the business now for over 30 years, and I mean, you must have growth or you ain't gonna happen, right? So, yeah, I was young blood, you know, and after a while, I just went to plain old blood. Internationally, the people recognize me as just Mr. Andy Armstrong, right? And I'm at a stage right now where, you know, I mean, I get respect from the younger ones, I get respect from the ones in the business. And this year alone, I was nominated and won the award for top male artist, solo artist in Barbados of all time. So yeah, I am Mr. Blood.
For these youngsters, the stiffies, and the others that are trying to get into this business, what advice do you have for them?
My advice is to, one, first of all, show the respect to the music and the art form. First of all, if you show the love and the respect for the art form, it's going to show it right back to you. And persevere, because don't come out and expect to be an overnight hit. I want to be an overnight hit and last. Nah, there's always growth. And even if you're a hit, you know, sometimes you get a down period. Don't give up. the one thing you don't want to do is give up. If you really love it, you know, the first thing is if you love it, it's going to love you back. So therefore, just keep striving, just keep pushing, and stay in it if you love it.
Mr. Blood?
Boom, boom, boom. That's what we're talking about.
And as we say goodbye to Awaken for another year, we chat a bit with Roberta Dowell. She is one of the promoters behind the One Love concert. It's billed as one of the top events the night before Krank Awaken Day. It features none other than Machel Montano.
August 2nd at Kensington Oval, we have One Love. Barbadians and tourists alike can expect to see a world-class show, a production of a high caliber, and you can see all the top local acts. Well, I hate to say local acts. Barbadian international soca artists is what I like to refer to them as, and they're sharing the stage with Machel Montano and Angela Hunt, and a special surprise that we have for you. One Love is one culture, one music, one vibe. Is going to be crazy. And even if you're of the mature audience, you can still sit on the stands and appreciate a good quality production, high quality of production. It is one big party. That's what One Love is.
Good chopping Here's the microphone. Look, chopping out. Are you ready? Start the bombs. Look, chopping out. Hey, 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 hey. Look, chopping out. I want everybody to blow our breath. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Short to get shit. Cause when I'm betting on, I just do it like a I'm betting on. You ready? This is my home, I'm not leaving. I can't get over this feeling. I just got to play this. Leave me, let me play out. All over the place out. I need nobody. All I got to you. It's all yeah, I wait for the carnival, and I know that it will be magical, misbehaving, and I don't care at all. So don't try, I have no jump up every day and sweat, I come out to bed, I'm better getting more than you. This sweat, I come out to sweat, I wet more than you. I got the wine and jam and I'm shorter more than you. But when I'm betting on, I just do it like a home, I'm not leaving. I can't get. Put your hand in the air. Trouble when I leave the house. Looking for Pantanal. All over the place I want it. Winding up on it. All who want to stop us. I just see it. Golo. I want to hear the whole stadium. It's all yeah. Wave like this. Kadim. And I. We miss me. All you tell them, don't try something. Hold on every day, it's that I do it. All of you, it's that I do it, it's that way. All of you, I got to my hands up and stadium, when I'm better now, I just do it like a I'm betting morning and we talking up. Keep winding. Somebody scream! Hey! Hey! Look, chopping out! Oh, let's come back! Get ready! Get ready! Anybody from Trinidad and Tobago? You love your soca! You love your kaiso! You love your chocolate! You love your mass. You love your brass. And you love your pan. Start to walk. Start to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We love brass. We love brass. So over here, you play one thing. You answering. You ready? 1, 2 over here. 1, 2, play. Para. Para, para, para. Para, para, para. I tell you any para, para. Let me go. Para. Para. Good. Now you see me now? I want everybody to blow and jump it in the air. 1, 2, start the drum. Hey, hey, hey. I come to wine and jump and I shut up. Cause when I'm petting up, so come on out to the bar. Jump, look jumping up. Hey, look jumping up. Every day is better, I come on the better, better, better. It's better, I come on the better. Up, 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 up. But when I'm better, I just do it like that. I just do it like that. I tell you, I just do it like that. Look, I just want to play myself. I just want to whine on something. All who want to stop and say, dirty and I don't care. Go like this. Every flag, all the big flags, small flags. Yeah, I wait for the carnival. That it go be misbehaving. So go, try, everybody jump. Every day is set, I come on the better. It's set, I come on the better wet. I come to wine and savannah. Cause when I'm betting up, jump up, I'm betting money. This is the home. I just do it like that. Look, on the city clock, we have 1 minute and 21 seconds. Play real low. I want you to sing. Every day is better, I come out to better, better, better. It's better, I come out to better, wetter. I come to wine and jam and I shut up. Cause when I'm betting, of course. Say, I just do it like that. Marshall, let's do it like that. We going out. Over here, you know what's the part? What's the part? Para. Para, para, para. I want it louder. Put your hand in the air. Para. Are you ready? Somebody scream. Somebody let it back. 2, 3, 4. Hey, hey, pardon. I come to wine and jump on us. Cause when I'm betting up, I just do it like that. We love you. So come on and scream. So yeah. Somebody, anybody, everybody, say, I just do it like that. Hey, hey, hey.
Having another edition of In the Krank. I'm Ryan Jones. Join us again next week when we put you smack dab in the center of everything that has been happening for this crop over season.
Lord.